We are celebrating here 40 years of deliciousness out at Harry's Continental Kitchen. Located on Longboat Key, just a drive alone relaxes you and makes you feel so good. Indoor dining with the most amazing garden view, or outdoor dining. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like they like to say, brunch. It's the perfect opportunity to just sit back. They have an amazing wine selection, and they have a great deli right across the street, and we'll be going over there later. I'm hoping there's a piece of pie with my name on it as well. So stay with us throughout the hour as we come to you from the award-winning Harry's Continental Kitchen. You'll get to meet the owners and talk about what's happening, getting ready for the holidays, and so much more. Welcome back. I'm really happy to be here with Chef Hal, the man who is so involved along with your dad, right, and have been here. It's hard to comprehend, just about 40 years. Tell us about what's happening and what has evolved in these years.
Well, 40 years of business, starting as just a little deli takeout catering service, and evolved into a full four-headed monster with the deli, the corner store, the restaurant, the catering, and all that other fun stuff that goes along with it.
So you really did grow up in this business, literally.
I think this room used to be my bedroom.
No doubt. I thought I saw some handprints somewhere. Let's talk about, so you offer so many different things, and we're going to talk about the food in the next segment, but let's talk about some of the creativeness that you have, like your Prix menu.
Our four-course Prix is available every night. It's $39 right now for 4 courses. You get 3 choices per course, and it's always something seasonal and fresh and different that's not on our dinner menu, so it's always something different. We change it about once a month.
I love the idea because you can keep coming back and just feel that it's something new.
The hardest choice is choosing which one out of the 3 you're going to eat.
Well, you just have to come back 3 times that week, and then it will balance out, right?
My favorite part are the wine pairings. You get the wine pairings for an extra $14 to go along with it.
That's a great value. Now, speaking of wine, you have an incredibly impressive wine list. How do you decide what wines to put on, what to keep?
Well, I mean, a lot has to do with the market and what sells. But a lot of the fun part about wine is trying the wine and educating yourself and choosing what works best. You know, some things you may love and you'll buy and it won't sell, and I take it home and drink it myself. But
poor guy.
You know, those are the hard parts. But for the most part, it's you know what's going to sell. We're a seafood focused restaurant. We sell more white wine than red wine, and we know that. But we have a lot of red wine on the list because, well, who doesn't like Camus, right?
I happen to love Camus and Opus, and I walk in your door and I'm thrilled. Now, this time of year, the weather is cooling down and it's so enjoyable. So let's talk about how much seating you have out in the patio.
Oh, we've got about 30 seats on the patio. It expands on Sundays a little bit to maybe 40 to fit the crowd and the demand, because of course on a beautiful day, a Sunday brunch, who doesn't want to sit on the patio? I mean,
with a Bloody Mary and some of this great food.
Our sunrise cocktail, everything is just boom.
So I always like the idea that we can come here for brunch, go over to the beach, then come back and pick up some items at the deli after.
I see people that stay across the street for a week or a month at a time, and I'll see them here, there, here 3 times a day. I see them for breakfast, I see them in the deli, and I see them getting dinners to go or sitting at the bar having a cocktail for happy hour.
It's such a great idea. So whether you live down the street or you live in Sarasota, Bradenton, or even Venice, this is it's such a beautiful drive just being up here, and it's such a great space. I think you're going to find so much to enjoy, but you need to stick around because in a little while we're going to come back and we're going to talk about all this great deliciousness that you've marked out for me.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you. Welcome back. Hal, let's get right into the food because it looks so delicious, and start with breakfast, brunch items.
Well, the first thing that we're going to get when you come to brunch at Harry's is a bacon Bloody Mary. We infuse our own bacon, vodka here. It is delicious. It is wonderful. If you're not into bacon, go with the Sunrise Martini. Then we go German apple pancake, world famous, best thing on the menu. We sell more apple pancakes than anything else for sure.
And I want to learn how to make that apple pancake because he really nails it.
It's all in the wrist. It's all about flipping it in that big pan and finishing it in the oven. And if you can flip it, you can stick it in the oven. So the Shrimpers Benedict's off our special menu. It's 2 4 Gulf shrimp, some bacon bits, poached egg, sauteed spinach on a homemade biscuit. From there, we're going to go to seafood for lunch. We got our seafood Cobb salad over here with smoked salmon, shrimp, Gulf shrimp, scallops, avocado, tomatoes, you name it, it's on there. Fresh Florida stone crabs. We have them. You want them.
No. That, you couldn't have said it better.
This is our ahi tuna stack. Yellowfin tuna stacked in between crispy wontons, our Asian coleslaw, wasabi aioli on top. Another awesome seller for brunch and
I'm
lunch.
a diehard salad and ahi tuna fan, and I have to say this is my favorite one. Yeah, it really is.
From there, we're going on to dinner. And in dinner, we have our Prix. These are 2 of our items for the Prix. This is our special salad this month. It's got roasted golden beets, blood oranges, kale, and a Chev cheese vinaigrette with some crispy shallots on top. And then we have a grilled duck breast with a cauliflower sous vide sauce underneath it and some sauteed frisée. It is absolutely out of this world. There's also a blackberry reduction on there. Oysters Rockefeller. You ask anybody where the best Oysters Rockefeller is, they'll tell you Harry's. And then domestic lamb chops. We're having this for a special for the holidays. The domestic lamb is just so good, so flavorful.
My husband loves your lamb here because of the portions, and it's always cooked that perfect medium rare when he orders it. Now, speaking of the holidays, tell us when you're open and what people can expect.
The only day we're closed is Christmas Day, and you come to Harry's, you should expect delicious food and wonderful service and a smiling face.
And what's happening on New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve will be really busy. We'll have a 3-course menu. You want to do a 4-course on New Year's just because you got to move the people in and out, and it just takes too long. But we're gonna have a wonderful menu. I haven't put it together yet, but you're sure to enjoy.
And we'll make sure the menu goes up on mysuncoast.com. So go to the dining page, and you'll be able to find out all that information. Now, you had a really good idea. You said we should stroll over to the deli and have a little dessert?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know we have a deli, so it's our bakery deli, and it's all over there. So why bring it over here when we go to them? So
we're going to them. Stay with us. We're coming back in just a few minutes to finish up with a delicious bite and show you the deli. Well, Harry, it's all about the pies for me, and you've been doing this for 40 years. What'd you pick out today?
This is our famous chocolate mousse cake, carrot cake, our famous key lime pie, chocolate pecan pie, strawberry cheesecake, peanut butter pie, rum cake, and banana cream pie.
Well, wait a minute. You said this was a rum cake.
Rum cake. You can't drive after you eat it.
Harry, you started here 40 years ago, and it was a teeny space.
Right.
My, how you've grown. How impressive in our industry for 40 years.
It's a very difficult thing to do, to survive 40 years. But I got help with my wonderful wife and my son, Hal.
And so here's to the next 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, I have a little piece of pie. And hey, happy holidays and
Thank you very much.
congratulations. Love you.
Christmas is
Cheers,
all about
everybody.
kissing.